48 hours after the Boston bombings, the country remains on high alert. Envelopes containing suspicious materials, they're being sent to Washington, D.C. officials and the president himself. While in Boston, the federal courthouse was evacuated at the beginning of our show, and the Department of Justice just canceled a 5 p.m. press conference on the bombings because of that evacuation.
Boston Marathon is one of the oldest marathons in the United States, and it's very prestigious to run it. There's qualifying standards, and it's only the best of the best get to run that. So I just felt honored to had run a qualifying time and be able to enter it. When the bomb initially went off, we weren't sure what it was. We heard the explosion, and we had originally thought it was maybe one of the kerosene or the tanks that they were using at the finish line had exploded. But then when we heard the second explosion, we figured it was a bomb at that point. I probably ran right by the bombs.
When the bombs went off, and we were approximately a block away, just up from where it detonated, and just in the, there's thousands and thousands of people running and screaming, and we still didn't really know what was happening. But yes, your fight or flight kicks in, and when you have children with you, it's usually flight.
I didn't know exactly when the bomb went off. It was just we felt vibration underneath our feet, and there were trains underneath the ground, so we kind of thought, well, maybe it could have been a train. Well, by the second time, when the second one went off, we saw people start running with their kids, and that's when my mom started freaking out and was asking what's going on. And by then I was kind of freaked out because I didn't know what was going on, and people were like, you need to get your child to safety and stuff. So we didn't know exactly when the bomb went off. It just kind of felt the vibration. I was scared when I realized what had happened, because we got in a taxi cab and there was a little TV, and you could already see people that were on the ground bleeding out from the bomb and stuff, so I was scared.
When you have your child with you, it's mostly protection. We just wanted to get her to a safe area. We didn't really know where a safe area was, but we just wanted to get her away from there.
When we left the next day, we had to take the ferry over to the airport, and once we got inside the gate, the NSA, Homeland Security, was inside the gate, and I had my Boston jacket on. They asked me if I ran. I said yes. Asked me if I took pictures. I said yes. So then they took my phone and went through all my pictures and were zooming in and to see if they could see any clues of the bombers in my pictures.
We were in Atlanta at the '97 Olympics, and had just left Coca-Cola City when the bomb went off there. And so when that happens, you're always looking when you're in a crowd, and you just can't help it. You just want to look and see where the closest exit is, and you're always checking people out and looking for things that seem out of place. It definitely changes you. And I would say the hardest thing, looking back, because I'm in the medical field, and Jeff and I have been in the medical field most of our careers, not being able to go back and help those that were injured. Because we had Kaylin with us, we were just wanting to get her to safety or get her out of the area. And it really tugs at me because I didn't go back and help, and wasn't able to go back and help.
I'm not scared. This wasn't my first time to be near that type of stuff. I was in Atlanta in '96. I just left when the bomb went off in Atlanta. I was in Paris trying to get to London when the bombs went off in London. And then I flew back in from Beijing on the Monday before 9/11. So I've been around, and that doesn't faze me. If it's my time to go, it's my time to go.